The underlying energy that we are working with today is the High Priestess. This is basically based off of instincts, your intuitive side, psychic abilities, Scorpio. This is what it's basically based off of. Also, she is the keeper of secrets, so this could be in regards to secrets that's been held. But I don't think so, because you don't have any bad cards except for the future. So I think it's more of just using your instincts, using your intuition, using your wisdom that you have. So let's go ahead and look at the rest of your reading here. So your problem circumstance is 3 of Pentacles, which means planning for the future with a group usually. So this is your love life. This is possibly planning for the future with your significant other. You're having possibly a hard time with figuring this out. Maybe it's getting a little weird or getting a little difficult planning for the future with your partner. But you have the Fool. So the 3 of Pentacles being in your problem circumstance, and it's being crossed by a new beginning. It's saying that you can't start a new beginning because you're planning for it. Maybe you're not taking a risk. Maybe not just you, but your partner could be as well. There's not a lot of trust going into this. You could be in the process of going through your new beginning right now, and you're having a hard time planning it because you didn't have a plan. I think it's more so is that this new beginning right now, it can't start without you planning it first. So you have to have your plan set out. I don't think it's just you guys. It's playing with the group, so I know that could be possibly very hard. What you want is a happily ever after, though. You want a stable financially, emotionally secured, happily ever after. That is awesome. I hope you guys get that. Everybody deserves happiness. In the past, you were dealing with the King of Swords. This is an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Or this could have been you cutting away at the bullshit, getting to the actual truth. You weren't dealing with any dishonest communication. You were very good at how you communicated and very good at getting to the truth and speaking your truth. That could have been you in the past as well. In the present, though, you have the Ace of Wands, which speaks of being in the process of a new and exciting, passionate beginning with someone. I think it's the 3 of Pentacles. You're in the process of having this new beginning. You got new beginnings all over. But this is in regards to planning for the future and stuff. So possibly this exciting, passionate new beginning is exactly what you're trying to plan for. But possibly there's no trust. The Fool is obviously representing is not per se naive, but you see he's very free and very happy, and he's not really cautious or worried about what his surroundings is. He sees about to walk off the cliff. There could be trust. So perhaps there isn't any trust. Since it's right underneath the High Priestess, that says to me that there's possibly no trust. But in your future, you have the 10 of Swords. Hopefully that doesn't mean that there's going to be any sign of betrayal. Perhaps there's some hard work going on right now for you guys, and the worst, it will be over. That's a really interesting card to get there. Don't worry, we're going to be clarifying a lot of these. All of these, actually. It's just so that way we can understand what's going on right now. Okay. Messages. The 8 of Wands. Things moving very fast. So perhaps in regards to the 3 of Pentacles, things are kind of moving pretty fast for you guys. A little faster than you like, possibly. Or maybe you like the pace. But this is in regards to the 3 of Pentacles. So things are moving quite fast as far as planning for the future. Things going fast, you possibly can't really, I guess, plan too well with things going fast. There's also messages moving pretty fast as well. What is the Fool? Why is the Fool crossing? Why is the Fool crossing the Three of Pentacles? The Ten of Pentacles. So perhaps you already have a stable beginning. Maybe you don't want to have this new beginning because you're already good where you are. Maybe you're happy with where you are. I could say this all right there. That's very interesting. It could also mean to me. Let me just pull one more card just to be sure. Why is the Fool crossing? Perhaps you're planning for the future to get to the Ten of Pentacles. It's moving. You're planning very fast right now, and to get this new beginning started. So perhaps you guys are trying to have children. Are you guys trying to get pregnant? This is also someone that's the caretaker. She's very sweet and calming. She's a manifester as well. She manifests and creates whatever she wants. That's why she's the mother of the whole tarot deck. So perhaps either you guys are trying to start a family, or you want to manifest this new beginning. Manifest this new beginning with the Ten of Pentacles in it. How are we going to get you to the Ten of Pentacles? Let's see how we can do that. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles, please. There's got a lot of new beginnings coming up here. The Ace of Cups. That speaks of new love. So, to clarify the Ten of Pentacles, you have new love. So for those of you that probably are not in a relationship, you also are wishing for new love and a new beginning. And if you are in a relationship, this is just emotional growth within your relationship to get you to the Ten of Pentacles. And that's what you want. What is the King of Swords in the past? What is the King of Swords in the past? Jeez. King of Swords in the past. King of Swords in the past. The Hierophant. This is someone that's very traditional. Someone that's a Taurus. That can be a Taurus. Those are just some of the characteristics of it. But this speaks to structure, belief system, religion, control, order. More so. That control but order. Things going in the way that they're supposed to, traditionally. So perhaps you are in a traditional relationship with the King of Swords, or perhaps you are seeking order through the truth. Maybe you created a structure with in regards to honesty within your relationship in regards to the truth. Or perhaps there's some religious and age differences within this relationship regarding this King of Swords. Perhaps you're younger or older than the air sign. Very interesting. Or perhaps you're in a traditional relationship with this air sign. What is the Ace of Wands in the present? Ooh. The Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is the lies, deception, deceit card. And since you have the High Priestess up there, which is a keeper of secrets, this kind of makes it seem like this is a lie. This new beginning isn't happening, or this new beginning is being promised or something, or there's some sort of lying in regards to this. What? Let me pull one more card for this. This new beginning is possibly saying it's based off of lies. After you've been so honest, guys. What the heck is happening here? What the? After you guys put up established past with cutting away the bullshit, how is this new beginning starting with lies? Let's figure this shit out. Jesus Christ. Everybody deserves to have a happy new beginning. But what's going on? The Queen of Pentacles. So perhaps this is dealing with someone that's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Perhaps they're being dishonest, guys. Or maybe they're not dealing with something. Because the Seven of Swords can be something that's not being dealt with. Or just ignoring the situation. Just paying it no mind. So maybe you are not being honest about this new beginning, or about wanting this new beginning, or in the process of a new beginning that isn't really exactly what you want, and so you're not dealing with it. With this Queen of Pentacles, which can be a male or female. It doesn't have a specific gender. That's why I encourage readings, specifically. Or this could be someone that's a Taurus, or someone that you see is very stable in your life that's not being honest with you in regards to this new beginning. Whoa. Alright, let's go ahead and clarify the Ten of Swords, because that's been boggling my mind. How do you guys get the Ten of Swords in the future? Hopefully that's not betrayal. I really hope it isn't. But let's go ahead and figure it out. Ten of Swords in the future. Please clarify the Ten of Swords in the future, please. The Nine of Swords. So stressed, depression. Pull one more. Oh no. Justice. So this could be the truth, balancing things back out. Honesty. This is also the card for Libra as well. You guys could be interacting with either Libra or a Taurus. Or you guys could be just interacting with someone that has the characteristics of a Taurus, or has the characteristics, sorry, not of a Taurus, but of an earth sign, and or interact with someone that has characteristics of an air sign. But this is in regards to, oh my gosh, your future. This is a potential future, so this isn't guaranteeing that it's going to happen. I don't want you guys taking this and thinking, oh no, my future's going to be horrible, because this is just what it looks like. This is balancing things out, receiving justice. That's also seen as an apology being received, but it's causing you guys stress in the future. But by then in the future, you'll know that the worst is over. Wow. In your outcome, though, you have the Page of Wands, which is a spark of a beginning of some passionate beginning. But this is more of news. So the outcome is based off of news. And to clarify this news, we have the Six of Wands. So this is some victorious news. So news of recognition. That is your guys' outcome. So summarize this entire reading, though. We have High Priestess, speaks of keeper of secrets and using your intuition and using your instincts. This, I would highly suggest you guys go ahead and use your intuition throughout this week. Use your instincts, follow your heart, follow what you feel. But this is basically what it's saying for the underlying energy. The prime circumstance is a very fast beginning, a very fast planning of the future, which could tell me that perhaps things are kind of moving at a very fast pace, You guys are receiving messages fast in regards to the new beginning here. But it's crossed by a new beginning, so you're planning for this really fast. Could be bringing this new beginning up faster, or you're unable to have this new beginning right now. That's in regards to the Ten of Pentacles, is stable and financially abundant and wonderful, happily ever after, stable and solid happily ever after, and manifestation, or possibly working on becoming a family of some sort. Or you could be starting this planned beginning rather fast, and it's looking like it's going towards the family. It's looking like it's going towards a happily ever after for you guys, and but manifesting what you guys want. Maybe you're manifesting a happily ever after while you're starting this new beginning. What you want though is this happily ever after and new love, or emotional growth, to grow your romance, a new romantic beginning towards the Ten of Pentacles. That's probably what you want. In the past, you have the King of Swords, which speaks of being honest, speaking your truth. But it seems like you had to speak your truth, or you were in a relationship with someone that was very traditional, or perhaps you had to speak your truth to someone that was very structured, an authority figure possibly that you see him as, see he or she as, maybe not authority figure, but definitely something in regards to some traditions. In the present, though, you're dealing with a new beginning, but it looks like it's based off of lies or dishonesty. In regards to being the Queen of Pentacles, perhaps you're the stable one, and you're dealing with lies at the moment. You're dealing with lies toward in regards to someone that's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, someone that's not being quite honest. It could lead you to the Ten of Swords. It's not a solid. This is always a potential, but it's in regards to getting an apology and feeling depressed in the Seven of Swords. Holy moly. And then in your outcome, it's news based off of recognition. So something is definitely going to happen here based off of news, but I don't know. I hope it does not happen. I hope that does not come to pass. But whatever it does, it happens for a reason. Okay. Your romance angels card is very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Beautiful card. And then you have regeneration 46. We're going to go ahead and read this, or the oracle message and the relationship message. For those of you that are single, this could be definitely using your intuition, planning for the future with someone and trying to take your time with it. You could be looking to plan the future with someone, but you're starting to beginning all by alone. But you're going to go out and you're going to find this. If you're going to find new love, you're going to find this happily ever after with someone. You were honest in the past. You're honest and you cut away at the bullshit of the past. You put back order through being honest and being and receiving honest information. Or perhaps you guys are also very good at communicating, and you guys made sure that you guys only received and spoke to people in the way you wanted to be spoken to properly. And then the present, you're dealing with some sort of new beginning that's possibly you don't want to deal with at the moment. Maybe you're not wanting to deal with something in this new beginning, and you're working a lot more. But the future looks so sketchy. regeneration, rebirth, second chances, new opportunities. The Oracle message. Second chances are available to you now. Whatever opportunities you thought were dead are now revived in a more authentic, stronger form. Whatever you may be perceived as a failure or a loss is now being replaced by something better and more powerful growing in its place. This rebirth is assured. Step into your new life. Destiny is being fulfilled in wondrous ways. Relationship message. The world is based on connections and relationships. No matter what loss has occurred in the past or even now, death and endings are only illusions. There is life after death, love after loss, and in this moment, you are radiating the regenerative life force energy that makes you irresistible to love in all forms. Now is the time when you will see evidence of this new urgency. Can you feel it? Love is rising up to greet you.